And guys, we got the Alabast Oracle for this week's edition, posted 4 hours ago. New issue of the Oracle, April Fool's Chumps. Collab by @Voodoo Soviet, @Nicket Square, @Froggy's Mom, @PwySoup47, @Sword Cooper, @Jim the Rabid Cow, @Kiara1, and @Jackson Jinson. Let's take a look. The Attic Questioner? What? Local conspiracy loon uses art exhibit as petty revenge against God who destroyed his dreams. Racial Inclusion Act is a lie! Oh my god.
It's become like a conspiracy thing or something.
The divine judges us. A specter is haunted Alabast. The shadow claws of divine power are seeking to control the city. They may have already seized power. I ask you, dear reader, to hear this tale and then help answer the question that I myself am at a loss for. How does one oppose the will of the gods? Allow me to explain. Alabast, as we know, as an experimental hustle and bustle of trade and exploration, within the 5 years of its inception, ideas and cultures merges and flourish in a beautiful cacophony in this mysterious new continent we have all immigrated to. The first generation to be born in this new world could barely even see above the tabletops to see this amazing feast I'm talking about. Or at least it should be. Despite the myriad of races home Alabast, there are 3 deities that have taken root in the formation of this country. You know of them, of course you do, because of how prominent they are. Avan, the mountain god of justice, valor, and law. Hoketh, the goddess of death, rebirth, and the life cycle of all things. And Vetrion, the god of fighting, war, and glory. And the Fatal Crest, thank you for the thank you for the sub. National Enquirer in Alabast. Is that what you guys base it off of? The National Enquirer, which is just, it's conspiracy and it's like people's assumptions masquerading as news.
Hi, Goomba.
Hey.
Oh, Gaijin Goomba.
Oh, hello.
Gamaleo, thank you for the 9-month resub. Ah, crap. It's the Alabasta Inquisitor parody of National Enquirer.
I love they changed the lady, like the dating advice column to a Ganesh.
Notes to the Nihilist of Nash. Dear Nihilist of Nash, one of my friend's boyfriends was interested in me. I knew my friend loved him very much, but that it wasn't reciprocated. One day he broke up with her. I didn't want him to, and then he and I started our relationship. It's been 2 years now, and we can't move past the guilt. I know my friend still hates us. We talk about it every day. We love each other, but we feel like we're very bad people for having done this to a friend. We have lost most of our friends because they don't approve of our relationship. Sometimes I feel like walking away from everything. Him and all the people who have supported us. Will this relationship ever feel okay? Please help. Attention, guilty girlfriend! Your worries are petty and meaningless before Nash. In the end, all will be raised and the mighty brought low, because that is his pleasure. The only thing you should do is to sharpen your axe and slaughter those who would oppose your will. Friendship is but a sham for the weak, who cower together thinking that they can oppose the oncoming bloodshed. Driving away these weaklings is the first step. Bathing in their blood is what should follow. The empty, pitiful feeling of love you feel is nothing but weakness. Take your chosen mate and burn what you cannot carry with you.
It's terrible.
Awesome. Fucking awesome.
Yeah. Wow. Also, hi, Goomba.
Hi.
So, Zelmegas just posed Goomba 3 with a 3 instead of an E at the end. Oh boy. It's inverting.
But where's the H?
Everyone's posting H's, dude. Lovely L'Oreal, this is a baby Xerox newsletter given to you by a creepy guy outside a grocery store. 100 bits. True story that happened to me once in Nelson, BC. Did I ever tell you that, Nadine?
That'd be the place where it would happen.
No, I was sitting down there at the mall because Mom wanted to go shopping in the Save-On. And it's the mall Save-On. And I'm sitting there, and a guy walked up to me and stood in front of me, had a weird, creepy smile, and handed me something, and walked away. I picked up I flipped over what he handed me, and it just had the Nazi symbol on the Canadian flag that said, "Welcome back." I'm like, what the fuck?
What?
True story. Apparently, he was this guy who caused a lot of disturbances in town, and I threw it in the garbage immediately and told Mom about it. Mom like, where? And Mom went to the garbage and grabbed it and took it to the police station. He's handing out the Nazi symbol and shit. That's a crime.
That's pretty illegal. That's not good.
Yeah. But Valius, 1,500 bits from Valis. So you think this is an April 1st version until they get back to Alabast taken over by a cult? Oh shit!
That makes super sense.
The attic questioner.
This is Whiskey Woman and Black Guarding, a review by The Salty Servant. The Salty Servant is a charming little barn in the lower district. This place is hidden treasure with real beds that can actually accommodate potential guests. And a colorful staff that never disappoint or fail or entertain. Credit must go to the proprietors established Tusk the Kobold Rogue, Wonky the Orc Ranger, Disco the Tiefling Barbarian, and Oreo the Kenku Ranger. They are wonderful, delightful cast of oddball characters who provide a good atmosphere, great conversation, and know how to take a goddamn hit when it comes to advertising their bar to their local paper. But beyond the owners, the Salty Servant hosts a colorful cast of charming characters that will keep you coming back. Maybe even once a week, such as the barkeeper Olga, who's always ready to lend a sympathetic ear, and Cypress, the in-house mage who loves to regale the research he's experimenting with the tower, and Scribbles the bartender serving up flagons of delicious tankards of various brews. Ever the dollman, while Louis Strong provides a very lively conversation to every patron who passes through and is willing to talk about himself. This is a very wonderful establishment, and it is highly encouraged for anyone interested in a fun-filled couple hours to stop by once a week. If you find yourself wanting more from this fantastic atmosphere, the patrons also host a crafting workshop at the beginning of each week, though this past one was postponed.
Can I read the notes to the Nihilist of Nash?
Yes.
Dear Nihilist of Nash, one of my friend's boyfriends was interested in me. I knew he
read that one already.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, read the
Yeah.
next one.
Oh man.
I was not.
So when are we gonna have fucking Alavast tennis? And while Louis Strong's gonna be there.
Yeah,
I love the recipes for success. Everyday bread. The hand has brought her in.
I swear to God, if we start off Wednesday with Louis, come back with Louis Strong with a rose in his mouth and a purple hat on, I'm just gonna die.
He's got an upside down L on his helmet.
All right, go for it, CNL. Go for it, man. Go for it.
You do the second and third one.
Okay. Dear Nihilist of Nash, I want to get back together with my ex. I broke up with him because our relationship was getting super intense. I was dealing with stress and preparing for next year, college. I hadn't seen him since we broke up until I ran into him a couple of weeks ago. When we met up, we talked for hours like nothing had changed. He kept flirting with me, but at the end of the night, he asked me if I only agreed to meet with him because I was lonely. And he said he doesn't think we should try again because he doesn't want to fall in love with me all over again. He just wanted to say goodbye. Here's my first real love, and I miss him so much. Signed, Regretful Romantic. Attention, Regretful Romantic! Your simpering is like nails driven into my skull, and the only way to redeem yourself is to stack bodies like cordwood for the glory of Nash. If you paint yourself red with the entrails of the fallen, your ex-boyfriend will come crawling back to your feet, begging for you to spare his miserable life for his folly. But you do not need him. Take his head and add it to the skull pile you build as you lay waste to your foes. All is meaningless and empty, save for the rage of save the rage for destruction that burns in your breast.
I'm writing down notes as we speak.
Who wants to read the last one? Does that you want to just really go first, Snake?
Go for it, Snake.
Go,
Dear Nihilist, I've been a bit concerned about how best to arrange the skulls on my skull pile. I've been pretty vigilant about slaughtering all who oppose me, and so far it's worked out great. I have lackeys that do my bidding, and they live in fear of my blade, and we've managed to amass a pretty impressive collection of craniums, if I do say so myself. My problem is that the pile keeps leaning to one side, because as myself and my horde of underlings have grown in power and bloodlust, we have been taking larger and larger skulls, and with all the little skulls on the bottom, the whole affair is pretty top-heavy, and I'm afraid it'll fall over soon. It's definitely leaning. Signed, sincerely, Skull Sorcerer. Attention, or Skull Sorter. Attention, Skull Sorter! This happens sometimes. One solution is to slaughter horned beasts and use the horns to interlock with the eye sockets of the other skulls, forming a supporting structure. Another thing I've seen done is to create a decorative fence of femurs around the skull pile. It really looks sharp if you can get enough to a similar size. Just don't use other bones in the skull pile because it throws off the aesthetic. Maybe slay some smaller creatures like wombats or halflings and wedge their skulls in between the larger ones. Get creative. And don't forget that every creature, no matter how pitiful and insignificant, can be slaughtered.
Wow, you guys really
Brava.
like this is what
Did
the
you read the Whiskey Women in Blackerding review of the Salty Serpent?
Yeah. We read
It
that.
has
Yeah, we did. We did. It's amazing. All I know who this wonky guy is. We seems a bit off.
the sad burb Eastern Islands nostalgia shop.
Oh god, I
The
saw
sab-
that.
Goods and trinkets for homesick Eastern Islanders. Dorks who think Eastern Island trinkets make them look cool or cultured can also buy stuff, I guess.
Can I open that shop, please?
Oh man.
I
I
love
like
it.
how Dolly's pastries is still in.
I can't load the third page for some reason. It won't let me.
Oh my
I just
god,
love
what?
the I guess.
Oh
part.
my god.
Ty
Ty Porpington has a-
Porpington has a wanted poster.
Wanted for questioning in the disappearance of numerous young men and women. 10,000 gold coins for any information on the identity of this man. Oh no! We was eating people the whole time. You're still eating it though, Borky. I'm hungry. The truth is out there. Local adventurers have been repeatedly reporting rumors of having seen a mysterious creature in the fringes of the city of Alavast. No one has been able to verify these claims, and authorities are quick to dismiss them as nothing more than poppycock or the mistaking of an ordinary giant chicken. Artists, trackers, and hunters of all type have taken to exploring the woods in order to prove the existence of what we at the attic are calling to dub the Fuzzy Wump. As of this day, the only evidence one could call it is a shaking crystal recording of a blurry, furry biped, easily be dismissed as faked, and the cast of large footprints, often oddly, with the hoof print of what appears to be giant ghosts. Bestiaries and hunting lodges who are willing to give credence to these rumors, offering a large reward to anyone who can bring back proof or verified skin of the beast. It is this reporter's opinion that the Fuzzy Wumpus is a cahoots with the rumored Muddy Grabbins that creates legs and eats unsuspecting creatures who carry gold. They probably split the profits between them. It's literally Bigfoot version of fucking...
Like I was about to say, like that pose. It's just Sam Squanch.
Sam Squanch.
It's goddamn it. Well, I love Dolly.
Monty. I gotta ask for when we get when Anj finally gets his own cryptid show. What is the mating call of the Sam Squanch? Amazing.
So it's Waluigi.
Dolly's pastries, even in Bizarroverse, is still a really good place to get some good pastries.
Yeah.
Caught Bork's Bronzefang caressing cuspids with charming cherub. Artist rendition of Bork's new protege. Oh fuck! Then shut it down! Shut the stream down! Shut the stream down! Shut it down! Shut it down!
God.
Shut this down! Stop! It's time to stop!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Does
Wait
Bork
a
have
minute.
love?
Fanny Shocking's quality enemas for the sophisticated adventurers and panic.
You're being
Chat's
called out.
Chat's having some of this, but not all of it.
When I feel dirty and empty on the inside, Fanny Shocking's called the enemas. Reset the slate.
Make your
Oh my god.
I love how sad Bird Eastern Isle is just Sudoku.
and you can't complete it. This is a bad Sudoku because you can't complete it. I've checked.
Make your barbarian rage last. Use Dr. Prism's Exteno tabs. Up to 4 hours of fully engorged homicidal bloodlust. Never again will your opponents be disappointed by your inability to keep up your berserker anger for more than a few rounds. And press on the members of your clan with your long burning rage. Available wherever fine pharmaceuticals are sold. Need help performing for your partner? Ask your local druid for Viagra. By the way, Orion's Awakened 0110101001001100001.
Did anyone actually put that through some kind of translator to see what it actually said?
I hope so.
Oh my god, this is amazing, but I gotta say real fast that
Hang on.
that the chat's really
Going
angry. And yes,
Hashtag make us canon. At the bottom. I love you guys, but no.
Not with a story like that.
That's
All right, I'm going in.
All right, going deep, Leo.
I gotta say that read it all, Taka. Oh, we're already almost over 2 hours here.
Yeah, we still have art to go
This was
to.
amazing.
Okay, I've translated the binary.
What does it translate to?
Raid the storehouse, strike at midnight. The clock turns, revolution is at hand. Take no prisoners, leave no witnesses. Never forget, we kill in Oriara's name, and we are the hidden gears.
Guys,
Oh my God, no!
we had that arc already.
No!
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
They're good robots.
They're good bots. They're good bots, chat. Thank you so much, you guys. You really outdid yourself. This is just amazing to read. This is... The Original Inclusion Act is a lie! Oh my god, fake news. Anyways, moving on. The Attic Questioner, thank you so much, guys. This is...